Welcome back to News Inside. Okafor, I know that if I check your phone now, there will be a lot of account number that has been sent over a time. And the one that you don't give, you think that you are a wicked man. So do you think Nigerians really beg a lot?
Well, there are many sides to this story. To be sincere, there are many sides to this story. You can't compare Nigeria of today with Nigeria of, say, 20, 30 years ago. So, but they are the same Nigerians. So I think a lot has contributed to it. Like you have poverty contributing to the begging. You have people not being content to contributing to it. You have our culture, our natural way of living a communal life, contributing to it. So, in general, when you absolutely compare Nigerians, maybe if you've lived abroad before, you are going to come to the conclusions that Nigerians really
do they beg as a result of the fact that there is no job?
That's what I'm saying. Because
I'm going to come to another question in respect of
yes,
that.
it's not one-sided problem.
Okay.
Lack of employment contributes, but some, unfortunately, the one that keeps you angry. Okay, for example, when you arrive, you travel internationally.
Yes.
Yourself. When you arrive at the airport, you see immigration officers greeting you happy weekend by Wednesday. Simply to get something.
That's if you are coming in.
They say yes, happy weekend, sir.
Or if you are going.
If you are coming by any time, happy weekend, sir. Welcome, sir. They'll forget that it's on Wednesday. They'll be greeting you happy weekend. Just to get something from you. Are those ones not employed? Are they not employed? They are.
Maybe the money is not enough.
So, what is enough? What is enough?
But when you get to the other side,
yes.
Nothing like that.
If you get all over the world, nothing like that. Nobody's looking at your hands. Nobody. They just do their job and say, oh, this is your passport. Safe journey. If you are leaving, they don't even check you while you're leaving. Welcome.
Yes.
They say welcome. So we have to attack it here, but some are driven by poverty. Because somebody who is trying to survive has no boundary. And do you understand me? And the only problem, like you said, a lot of them, because you are good to them now, the next time they're expecting you to do it. But imagine now, January, you gave somebody money.
Yes.
By March, he's asking you for another money. He is expecting something bigger. By June, he's expecting something bigger. By September, he's expecting something bigger. By December, instead of it to say, this person has been giving me money, let me come and say thank you in Christmas. He's telling you to send him money for Christmas again. Rather than coming to say, thank you for what you have been doing for me. So those areas need to be attacked. We need to be more appreciative.
Philip, do you think it has led to crime?
Now, I want to take it from where he begins from.
Okay.
He said there are two sides to it. And also asserted that Nigeria of 30 years, 20 years ago is not the Nigerians of today. So I'm taking it from that perspective.
Okay.
You see, I want to disagree that Nigeria don't really beg a lot, but it's a system failure. Like he mentioned our communal way of living. In the village, those days, people lived communally, but people were not begging them. They were self-sufficiency, because they were enough for everybody. People don't go around begging. The system was working in the 70s, 80s, where we were born and we grew up. And people were income, but you see, this system started depreciating, and this begging culture started cropping up when this new republic came into being in 1999. When politicians started throwing, carrot to the people, and then they started holding back the food and the rest of them. So the carrot that is left for the people, after the people finish eating, they started begging the politicians to throw more carrot. So it is the impoverishment of the society by the politicians that led to this begging. It's not because the Nigerians believe in begging. In fact, in the village, in my place, there's adage that my people used to say that if you think because I'm coming to eat food in your house, say put food in that your pot.
Keep your food.
And I will not come to eat you. And the Igbo in the Eastern region, they know that to be Republican. They don't look at your face. But today, the begging is across the country. The Igbos are begging, the Yorubas are begging, everywhere. So what is the root cause? The root cause is the failure of the system. The government has failed.
Okay, I want a dimension.
Yes.
In this dimension, I asked them, do you think it has led to crime?
I was going
the crime I'm talking about
Yes.
is not only gone.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Corruption.
Let me pick it that way. In as much as I agree fully, because I started that poverty is part of it, but it's not the only cause. You know, I don't like when 3 people go for armed robbery. I say it's only 1 man.
Yes.
Poverty is part of it, but
Yes.
lack of contentment
Yes.
is a greater part of it. I gave you an example with the immigration officer begging.
Yes.
He has a salary. He has.
Not only immigration. No.
I'm just giving you an
so that
example.
we won't look at it.
No, not only immigration. All of them.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm giving you an example. Those people have disposable income sufficient for their basic needs.
Yes.
But you have Nigerians, they want to consume, they want to live a life of affluence that they can't afford.
Yes, that's
And
what
this
I'm
is
talking
driving corruption, driving crime, driving yahoo, driving stealing in government offices. Let me tell you, I said it one day that I'm not as worried for governors who are corrupt and senators who are corrupt or president who is corrupt than I am worried for those who will replace them. Because you know what? Those who will replace them already enjoying what they can't afford. There'll be a shobi every weekend. There'll be wedding. They must buy their shobi. Why do you have to buy a shobi when your income cannot support it? They are not begging to survive at all times. They were begging to live a life of affluence. You see a young girl, she will tell you her phone got damaged. They want to replace it. Which phone do you want to replace? The latest iPhone. How much is your income? Zero income. Zero income. Then who will be able to fund that lifestyle? Both girl and boy, not only a girl. It's going to be either Yahoo. These days they do hear Yahoo Plus, where they even go as far as murdering people to make money.
Just to impress.
This begging is being funded largely by desire to consume what you can't afford.
Okay, so that consumption, Philip, is not only by, for example, there's a limit to what I can wear, what I can eat, and how many cars I can drive. But I now want to extend it and become an odogu, like you're an odogu now. I have to now come under your umbrella. So what do you have to say about that?
You see, I was going towards that direction.
Yes.
I don't know. He helped me halfway.
You have to pay for it.
The thing is this.
Yeah.
I was laying the foundation.
Yes.
What I mean is the system failure. You know, if you remember vividly, I know you grew up in the 80s and the 70s.
Yes.
We were looking at people who had credibility, names, integrity.
Yes.
But after 1999, what replaces is people who live in affluence. And the only people who can live in affluence are people who manage to get into political power without any background. And you remember, in 1999, when Abdulsalam decided to return Nigeria to democracy, nobody believed in the system because of what happened in June 12th.
Nobody.
The men of integrity refused to contest elections.
Yes.
And then the Regamofia took over power. And then they were
And that's what got us to where we are.
and they are not the role model. Because what kind of mentorship are they giving? They've given to our society today, like he said, and I agree with him. We must be more worried, because when a student go to school, he learn from his teacher and become an expert. What we are seeing today, if it's not checked, it's going to be shy split of what is going to happen after us. Because the children of these days, like he said, they want to live a life of affluence without, they don't know you need to work, you need to plant the seed, and the seed need to grow and need to germinate and grow and bear fruit. So the what do you say, the consumption and all that you're talking about stem from that system failure. From that, and when they say poverty, they are all built in one. Like I said, the system has impoverished us, so poverty is part of it. The system has also encouraged laziness, not working, but you must enjoy it. Because yes, once you get into political office, you are now the Lord. For instance, somebody coming to ask for money to contest for a political office that he does not have money to contest for, just because he want to go into that office and steal more money. So when you see, the whole thing is embedded in the system failure.
I remember when I was growing up, if I wear slippers to the house that is not my own, my mother would take off my
Exactly. So that's why I'm taking it. The families, the government, anywhere have to start teaching what we call contentment.
But most of the time, this family and even the local, they don't have a grip on.
Yes, because do you know, he has always said that one good head contaminates the others.
Yes.
It has to start from our president living a life of contentment. What can our government afford? If our government cannot afford a minimum wage of 150,000 naira, that same government cannot afford allocating billions of naira in buying bulletproof tires in 2025 budget.
Is it only bulletproof?
And 9.something billion.
A copier in the office of the...
No, 9.something billion for meals and travel. What are they eating in the office?
So
don't they have food in their house?
Contentment also requires that if a government that cannot pay that level of wages, a government that has no infrastructures on ground, a government that we don't even have electricity, we can't even generate what will power our homes. We're not talking of industry. That government cannot have private jet as a priority.
Do you think Nigeria of our dream is possible?
It is
Of
possible.
course.
Is it possible?
Very, very possible.
Well, we'll drop it here at this moment, but these discussions always continue. We'll be right back.